Brooklyn Nets point guard Kyrie Irving recently opened up about requesting a trade from the Cavaliers in 2017, sharing that his own immaturity prevented the trio of himself, LeBron James, and Kevin Love from winning more NBA championships. Kyrie recently appeared on the I Am Athlete podcast with former NFLers Brandon Marshall, LaShawn McCoy, and Adam Pac-Man Jones. Irving dismissed the idea that he asked out of Cleveland in order to step out from James's shadow. Instead, the All-Star point guard explained that he was dealing with own personal issues at the time that led him to isolate himself from the rest of his Cavalier teammates. If I was in the same maturity level and understanding of who I am now, and I look back, we definitely would have won more championships, Irving said, because there would have been a better man-to-man understanding with LeBron about what I'm going through. I didn't know how to share my emotions. I didn't know how to do that. So instead of sharing, I isolated myself. This isn't the first time Irving has reflected on his Cavaliers tenure and wondered what could have been. He said in January of 2019, more than a year after his trade to the Boston Celtics, that he had reached out to James and apologized for being that young player that wanted everything at his fingertips. James also wadded back into the situation on road tripping on December of 2020. The four-time MVP explained how he only wanted to see Irving be an MVP of the NBA and only cared about his success. Both players have found individual success since splitting that summer, but James was also able to win a title with the Lakers, even if it was a bubble championship in 2020. Irving has bounced back and has bounced around since leaving Cleveland, making a brief stop in Boston before ending up in Brooklyn in 2019. He has not made a conference finals appearance since leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers. Somewhat unfairly, Irving's recent comments are likely to fuel the perception he was solely at fault for his and James's relationship breaking down. In reality, each party likely shared some level of the blame. In general, the 3 years James and Irving spent together in Cleveland shouldn't be viewed from a standpoint of what they did not achieve. They did win a championship in 2016 and claim 3 straight conference titles. It was a great run while it lasted. It sounds as if Irving is saying he regrets leaving LeBron in Cleveland altogether. If he does feel that way, it's only natural. He's right. They were a perfect basketball duo that enjoyed enormous success together and certainly would have competed for more titles if they'd stayed together longer. But that doesn't mean Irving isn't happy where he is now. All in all, Kyrie's biggest regret is leaving the Cavaliers and realizing he cannot win without LeBron James and is not nearly as successful in reaching the NBA Finals year in and year out.